Utah's newest billion-dollar ski resort. When is it actually going to open? And is this an area that you should probably be considering investing in right now before it gets too blown up and too expensive? Well, in today's video, I want to go over the Mayflower Mountain Resort, which is located just minutes out of Park City, overlooking the Jordanelle next to Deer Valley. So in this video, I want to talk about 11 things that you need to know about Utah's newest billion-dollar ski resort, when it's going to open, if you should start investing there now, and what it's actually going to be like. Coming in at number 11, I think it's important to know that the Mayflower Mountain Resort, the hideout area everywhere in Jordanelle, is being marketed by people as minutes from Park City. While yes, you are very close to Park City, I think a lot of people would be shocked to know that you're actually not in Summit County and you're in a completely different county. You're in Wasatch County. You're not in Park City. This is a completely separate area. And while you're close to Park City, in some ways, it really depends on where you live. Yes, you are very close to Park City, but you're not in the same county as Park City. You're in a completely different county, Wasatch County, which is the Heber Valley. Coming in at number 10, I think it's important to know that I predict that this resort is going to be very bougie. It is going to be really high-end, really modern. Everything is going to be brand new, top of the line, state of the art. And I have a feeling that if you are not a serious buyer, or you're like tossing around the idea, I could have, I should have, oh, I would have, but what if we just would have bought before it blew up? And then 5 years down the line, you're kicking yourself for not buying. I think this area is going to be far more expensive than Park City in the future. And I think it's going to appreciate a lot faster than Park City simply because it's all new construction and it's brand spanking new. This resort is what I call yummy chic and not woodsy owl. Most ski areas like Deer Valley is top-notch, top of the line, but it's getting a little dated, right? To some people, that doesn't matter. They love the log cabin vibe, the log cabin feel. I think Mayflower is going to be completely different. You're not going to see any logs. This is going to be like a contemporary, modern mountain ski resort. You've got two incredibly high-end ski and ski out communities that are already being platted. You've got Marcella, which are selling plots of land. These are going at about $3.2 million, which lets you know the caliber of homes that are going to be in this area. There's another new luxury spa development. I don't want to butcher the name, Velveier. It's being developed by Maggleby Construction. They're a very high-end Utah luxury home builder. Gonna be a luxury spa community. Like, there are plots of land that they are selling starting at $12 million. So this is gonna be extra, extra, extra nice. So if you're looking for something extra, you like that really top notch, you are more modern, contemporary, maybe this is an area that you should consider looking into. Coming in at number 9, will it actually snow here? That is a great question because you are definitely lower in elevation. It sits all south facing, and it doesn't appear that when you drive by this area on your way to Heber that it's going to snow much. But here's the thing, they have state-of-the-art snowmaking, and across the street is a giant lake called the Jordanelle. We're not gonna have a water shortage here of trying to get snow on the mountain. So whether it's more man-made snow or whether Mother Nature can help out a little bit more, you're gonna be able to have snow. They can't get a lot of Mother Nature's helping out, then they'll get a lot of help from the Jordanelle. One thing that I thought was interesting is that they did say that this area was colder in their data than Snow Park at Deer Valley. So therefore, they were saying it would be easier to make snow, and they were trying to calm people's eases of, would it snow here? Because I think the main thing is that if I'm buying a $12 million, starting at $12 million, and I'm buying a ski in, ski out property, will it actually be ski in, ski out? Will there actually be snow here? Will the lifts actually run? Will they actually be able to make enough snow for me to ski to my house and ski from my house? I think that would be my main concern if I was buying over here. Jordanelle is basically the biggest snowmaking pond ever. So whether it's man-made or Mother Nature's help, I think they'll be able to make enough snow, especially with state-of-the-art new snowmaking, all new everything. And at number 8, I think it's important to know that the day parking, they do have 550 spots for day use skiers. And at number 7, will they allow snowboarding? I think that this resort, they have decided that they will allow snowboarding. Great, because you're right next to Deer Valley. And the last thing that we need is another resort saying, sorry, snowboarders, you can't ride here, which would be a huge bummer because I'm a snowboarder. However, don't judge me because I also do ski, so I can do both. So don't be that person who says, I don't like snowboarders, because I can do both and I can probably beat you down the mountain. And at number 6, who's gonna operate the Mayflower? Well, they have entered into an operating agreement with Deer Valley. So Deer Valley is actually going to run the lifts. And what do we know about Deer Valley? They do a phenomenal job of managing their mountain. They're consistently ranked #1 in Ski Magazine. So coming over to manage the Mayflower side, I don't see anything less than great. We'll have lifts that access Deer Valley directly from the Mayflower. So from the Mayflower, you could actually ski into Deer Valley if you had a lift pass that allowed for both, or if you had a pass to Mayflower and Deer Valley. At number 5, so does that mean that Deer Valley is going to allow snowboarders? HELL hockey sticks to the no. Deer Valley will never allow snowboarders. It's never going to be a thing. They don't want snowboarders at the resort. It is skiers only. So that lift that services Deer Valley will only be for skiers. And there's kind of that same vibe going from Snowbird to Alta. So if you go down to Little Cottonwood Canyon, there is a way to ski from Alta to Snowbird and from Snowbird to Alta. But if you're a snowboarder, you're definitely not skiing from Snowbird into Alta. It's only for skiers. At number 3, the biggest concern. So, hey, Nicole, you're telling me this is going to be $1 billion ski area. It's going to be brand new, state-of-the-art everything. You're telling me if I want to get in now, I should invest now, I should start looking over here now, I should start getting curious. However, what are your main concerns? Well, my main concern is that if I'm spending a lot of money, a brand new area, I kind of want to know if it's actually going to snow in this area. Because if I'm buying a ski in, ski out property and we have a bad snow year, that means that my ski in, ski out property is not ski in, ski out. Can you, I think the questions to answer for yourself would be, if you buy something that is ski in, ski out in this area, can you handle the noise of snowmaking? Handle a bad snow year. So say that we just have a bad snow year. It happens. The last 2 years it's happened to us. So we're due for a good dump this season. Let's pray to the snow gods that we get a normal, typical Utah Champagne POW season, because we've really paid for it the last 2 years. But possible. Definitely possible that we could have a terrible snow year and your property might not be ski in, ski out until they can get man-made snow to it, or until they can open up that lift to service everything, until there's enough snow to safely operate that lift. So that could be definitely a major concern. However, will you have phenomenal years? Yes, you will. So if you can always look to the beyond and to the future and to see the bigger picture, you're always better off. I think my main concerns would be that it's lower in elevation. How much snow is it actually going to get from Mother Nature? What will the operating dates be? When are they actually plan on opening this thing? Is it going to be a shorter season? Is it going to be a longer season? Are they not going to open until December like Deer Valley? I would like to know what they plan on operating, what the length of their season is going to be. And will the weather allow them to stay open longer, or will they have an abbreviated season? That would be my main questions. And those are things that we can't answer till they're up and running and we actually see what they're made of. Coming in at number 2. I know now that I told you about these 2 fancy schmancy developments that are going in, that you want to hear more about Velveier. And I might be saying it wrong, but I will spell it out for you. This place is going to be off the chain. It is a luxury spa community. The lowest price property in this area is going to be $4 million for a cabin. And those are going to be around 2,000 square feet. There's going to be 68 homes that range in 2,000 square feet all the way up to 4,600 square feet. These are going to be 4 to 5 bedrooms. Starting price on these bad boys is going to be $5 million. There's also going to be 38 custom home sites that you can build a home on that's between 6,500 square feet all the way up to 8,800 square feet. These lovelies start at $12 million. So that lets you know the level that this thing is going to be. A luxury wellness community that's ski in, ski out. It sounds pretty amazing. Velveier is a a Norwegian term for wellness. Each of these residences is going to have a plunge pool, saunas, steam rooms. It's going to have like feng shui in the design, like where your furniture is. Like they're gonna have a feng shui specialist come in to line up the furniture. Like, I mean, it's pretty much just dialed in to gonna be one of the craziest luxury community wellness communities probably ever. I could see a lot of people from New York and LA wanting this type of thing. It's also going to have a 20,000 square foot wellness center. It'd be really cool if they stuck Grant Cardone's like 10X health stuff in there, like the red light therapy, the magnetizing thing, and the oxygen chamber for working out. That would be really cool. Just saying, it's a great idea. Coming in at number 1, I know you want to know, how many lifts are going to be here? What's the terrain going to be like? The Mayflower Mountain is going to cover about 1,000 acres of skiable terrain. For 2024, they're aiming to get open by 2024. There's going to be about 5 lifts going in, and this whole future development, they are gonna have about 15 lifts total. So once the entire ski resort is built out, there'll be about 15 lifts. They're also going to put a gondola in. They plan on putting 3 hotels here, as well as a lot of commercial space, and they're going to try to mimic like a little downtown Main Street similar to Park City. I thought that was pretty interesting. I feel like the Mayflower Mountain over time, once it gets built out, once it starts becoming what it's supposed to be, the vision for the future, is going to feel a lot like Vail. If you've ever been to Vail in Colorado, you know that you're driving up I-70 and then all of a sudden there's randomly this little tiny ski town off the freeway and there's nothing nearby. It's just a little tiny ski town. Right? I feel like that's kind of what the Mayflower is going to feel like. Although you do have Park City very close to you and you have Heber very close to you and you've got Salt Lake extremely close to you. 0 stoplights. I'm telling you, if you are looking for high-end luxury, if you're looking for new ski in, ski out, if you've been thinking about Utah or thinking about Park City, this might be somewhere where you want to start digging a little deeper before it becomes extremely not affordable. If we're at $12 million now for these custom home sites, imagine what these homes are going to cost in 5 years. It's going to be pretty wild to watch the ride. If you like this video, I talk more about Park City, Deer Valley, and Mayflower in this video over here. My name's Nicole Bowdle. I'm a local real estate agent in Park City, Utah. If you have a question about Park City real estate or the surrounding areas, please feel free to reach out to me. My information is always dropped down in the description link down below.